Bonnie's big challenge this season, I think we've yet to see it. I think a lot of the overall challenges with the characters is to not blame each other for what has happened to Elena, and to kind of get through this new situation with these heretics, and stand up for ourselves as really the good citizens of Mystic Falls, even if we're kind of bad sometimes.
Over the past few seasons, what moment has made you admire Bonnie the most?
I would have to say in the episode, I forgot what it's called, but Pascal Verscu directed it. It was the suicide episode where she decided not to kill herself. I was really proud of the way that they handled that scene, because I was obviously very nervous doing a scene like that, especially when we do have quite a young demographic. I want to make sure that that was very well done. I'm really proud of that. That was a highlight. I actually got an email from my Captain Marta in Spain. I have these fan captains who kind of notify me when there's really important things that I need to know about in each country. And Marta had sent me an email saying that a fan was doing self-harming at like age 12, and throughout the years I inspired her, and she decided to not end her life. And it's like, for me, I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm just like, I play a character and I do some music, and like, what am I, but the media is extremely powerful and can influence people a lot, and how you play a character and the choices that a character make can also be equally impactful. So that was my proudest moment, and then I get emails like that, and it's like, okay, thank God,
So along those lines, what other themes that Vampire Diaries tackles do you think are particularly applicable to modern society?
There's always kind of a fight for people that are in love. I know this from experience, to kind of fight for that love, and what will you sacrifice for that love. It's a great show and a great lesson about sacrifices, about loyalty, human connection, family interaction, when you don't have a family, when you turn to your friends. It has a lot of that. I mean, there's obviously like storylines and history and all that kind of stuff, but I think people really love the interaction between the characters.
And then finally, we are at Comic-Con. What do you totally geek and nerd out about?
They kind of keep us in a little press bubble. We don't get to kind of see what's happening. I mean, obviously the costumes are really cool. I like to see people that have committed to a costume, like fully committed. And then, I don't know, other shows. I'm such a big TV watcher. People are like, you have time to watch TV? I'm like, I don't do anything else besides watch television and do interviews.
What are you totally obsessed about?
Well, I love Mr. Robot, the new Mr. Robot show. I obviously I'm one of the million Game of Thrones fanatics. Orange is the New Black. There's so many really amazing shows. Especially like a lot of stuff on sci-fi is like killing it right now. So I love all that good stuff.